Hey everyone, this is Jenny Garcia with this last video of my Crafting with Friends series with Heather from Heather's Crafty Life. Um, this page has a lot of color. I'm going to try to tame it a little bit using this black and white cards. I love this design, it's so pretty. There's also a lot of pink for the cherry blossoms and some green, so I'm gonna try to bring those colors into the layout. I'm gonna use those heart stickers a lot. I really love them. And I'm gonna start with this card. These black and white cards are basically done. I like to keep adding stuff. I'm gonna use this green card as my title card. I'm looking through the die cuts that she sent me. I always put them in this little container that is from the Dollar Tree. That way I can organize them easily. I'm going to stamp the dates in one of those mold labels. I'm going to use my Studio Calico ink. I love Studio Calico ink, and I also like to use it in my photos. And I use a little adhesive for the label so I can glue it to this little mat. It's like a stitching mat. It's not really foamy. It comes, or it used to come, in the Amy Tangerine stitching kits, but I always use it for stamping. It makes the stamps a little bit more crisp, or maybe it's all in my head, but it works for me. And I'm going to use these alphas. I think they're from Joann's, and I'm just going to write the week. I also use underneath that a little sticker from Webster's Pages, and I wanted to add another die cut to the right of those dates, and I ended up using one of the stars that she cut out with me for cut out for me, sorry, and just adding some staples so I can add a little bit more texture. And I think I'm gonna finish that card right there. And she also made that little cluster with the hearts. She added them to the kit, so I thought it was perfect. Now in the corner of this photo, I have some things that are not very important, just stuff around my craft room, and I wanted to concentrate on my daughter drawing. Before we moved, she was doing all her virtual school in my craft room, and it was kind of hard for me, but at the same time it was more comfortable for her, so that's how we did it. And I just wanted to cover that little mess that I had in that corner, and I switched the embellishment she made for me. I switched everything to the right, so it fits the photo a little bit better. I'm going to use a lot of these the Reset Girl and Simple Stories phrase stickers around the layout. And she was drawing, so I used Crafty Girl, and the die cut said everything she does is magic. I love this photo with the cherry blossom tree. Is one of the very few things I miss from my other house, having a beautiful cherry blossom tree. I do have new trees. I love living around trees. I'm not the most outdoorsy person. I just really like them. And I'm going to add another heart to this card because I think that those cherry blossom trees are the perfect image of spring. This was a photo of my daughter just batting with her dad. I'm going to add one of these flat flare buttons and another little heart. keep it very simple, which is unusual for me, but it kind of worked in this layout. My daughter did like a little review of a book, and I took a photo of it. You had to take pictures if your kid did virtual school, you know what I'm talking about, to send it to the teachers. So I did added a bunch of things to a Project Life album. And this stamp set is, I think it's called, I know it's from Everyday Explorers Co., but it's called New School. Because there's also the Lockdown Life, which is like COVID and staying at home related, but it's not that one. This is a photo of my baby nephew, and it's a square photo. So I just placed it on top of a 3x4 card, which I love doing. I love making very small layouts. I'm gonna go ahead and add more of the phrase stickers and more of the little hearts. And I'm using the Tombow One Adhesive Plus for all my gluing, and it's my favorite adhesive in case you're looking for a new one. And I made these, I think it was something I saw during quarantine that people were making, like sort of like donut holes but with pancake mix. And I tried it out and it was good, but it was way too sweet. I stamped and I used another Everyday Explorer stamp, and then I staple a little heart. I love stapling because it gives it like a little bit of, you can see the volume in the little hearts whenever you staple. And this is just my daughter made an airplane, and she added some colors. And I'm going to use the washi tape to layer it, to layer the word smile. And of course I'm going to add another little heart. And I try to do it in a diagonal way, that way your eye sort of travels all around the picture. This is just another pose of the same moment. I never really get like a straight photo of her, and so these are good photos that I get once in a while. She's not looking into the camera, but oh well. This is another photo where it was an assignment, I believe, from her counselor to draw. I think it was about filling someone's bucket, and she said that she was doing chores, and that's supposed to be a vacuum, and that's a picture of her. And this is the whole layout. I want to thank Heather for joining me in this crafty experiment. I cannot wait to see what she did. I had so much fun with this kit, and I am so happy she said yes. So stay tuned for the next videos. Although the next videos are going to be December daily, because I really want to be done with that project before December. And I kind of want to be in the mood to finish the whole thing without interruptions. But thank you so much for watching, and if you haven't, make sure you subscribe. And if you don't want to miss any videos, make sure you click that little bell button so you get notifications of when I upload videos. And I hope you're having an amazing day. Bye.